comprehensive national land policy has left communities and certain investors hesitant and public institutions not knowing what to do. Today, we call upon our members of parliament to treat this issue with the seriousness it deserves. Time for action is now. I will now read the official press release which outlines our position as South Sudan Land Alliance and the specific actions we are urging the parliament to take. Coalition calls on South Sudan's parliament to pass long-awaited national land policy. Bullet point number 1. Open letter campaign backed by 50 national and international organizations and personalities urges lawmakers to pass South Sudan's national land policy as parliament prepares to reconvene. Bullet point number 2. In 2018, the revitalized peace agreement mandated the development and implementation of a comprehensive land policy to address inequities, corruption, and conflict. Bullet point number 3. The bill has met delays and inaction since its conception, but momentum is finally growing as the Council of Ministers approved the National Land Policy in October 2023, and the policy was officially tabled for deliberation in Parliament in November 2024. As South Sudan Land Alliance, as South Sudan's Parliament prepares to convene in the coming days, the South Sudan Land Alliance, a coalition of civil society organizations and land rights advocates, is calling on the Transitional National Legislative Assembly to prioritize the passage of the National Land Policy. The policy, which was approved by the Council of Ministers on October 27, 2023, and tabled before Parliament on November 21, 2024, has been in development for nearly 2 decades. In advance of Parliament's reopening, South Sudan Land Alliance, backed by more than 50 national and international organizations and with support from the Rights and Resources Initiative, has released an open letter urging lawmakers to pass the National Land Policy without further delay. The campaign, launched under the banner #Land for South Sudan, highlights the critical need for a comprehensive policy to resolve land disputes, secure land tenure, and promote sustainable development, particularly for indigenous peoples, local communities, women, and youth. For nearly 20 years, South Sudanese communities have waited for a land policy that safeguards their rights, reduces conflict, and unlocks development opportunities, said a representative of South Sudan Land Alliance. With Parliament set to reopen, we urge lawmakers to act boldly and make the National Land Policy a top legislative priority. The policy's delay continues to hinder the implementation of key provisions of the Revitalized Peace Agreement, RCs, signed on September 18, 2018. Article 4.8.2.1.1 of the agreement mandates the timely development and implementation of a national land policy as part of the broader land reform agenda. In the open letter addressed to Right Honorable Speaker Gemma Nunu Kumba and Honorable Ambrose Lomin, Chairperson of the Committee on Land and Physical Infrastructure, SULA outlines 3 urgent calls to action. Bullet point number 1. accelerate deliberation and approve the national land policy without further delay. Bullet point 2, commit financial and technical resources for implementation. Bullet point 3, ensure the policy upholds international standards for land rights with a focus on marginalized communities. The national land policy represents more than legislation. It is a pathway to peace, equity, and environmental resilience, said the representative. Failure to act risks